Hello vlog, it is a new day. I am cleaning. Hey, don't do that. Got my monthly Ipsy package that I'm excited about. And then I also ordered this new waterproof camera, but it didn't come with all the accessories, so I ordered them online. I need the battery, charging one. You guys checked out the Silver Lake flea vlog. It was like one of the first videos I did on this digital Sony handcam. Here, I'll show you. This guy. My Garfield pajama shirt. But yeah, this one's cool and it has a little USB thing, if you can see. This one is good and easy for vlogging, and then I can easily put this in my computer and just transfer all the files. His mom left for So Market Santa Cruz, so he's gonna be sad this weekend. He's hanging out with me, baby. But here is the other camera that I filmed the Silver Lake flea vlog on. It's pretty cool. And then hopefully I get the cord for my other, there's a glare. So yeah, hopefully I will transfer this footage today. I'll show you guys a little bit of that process. Also need to get more batteries. Yup, beer. God, I can't wait to tackle all these, but once I get Whatnot up and running, I think this will kind of be like my end of summer, fall project, because I really do want to learn more about digital cameras. Leave a comment below, because then I'll make sure to actually film my process when I start going through all of these guys. And I don't know, yeah, if you guys are interested in content creation stuff, like I could totally do that on this channel as well. I just posted that Silver Lake flea vlog. I was really excited about it because yeah, it's the first one that I did like using digital camcorders and stuff. Right now I'm working on my first Whatnot video, which is mostly me showing inventory I'm clearing out from the flea market and just kind of like talking about that process. I think I'm gonna make that a series this summer, selling on Whatnot. So if you guys are interested in learning about a new way to sell online that's not Depop or whatever, I genuinely do think Whatnot is a great place to sell online. I think it's more just about like being consistent and building your online community there. But the way I see Whatnot is just like another way to build community. Like I've done it through Depop, I've done it through flea markets. And so yeah, now I'm excited to try it through Whatnot, since whenever I go on there, it really does feel like a community. And I think about my journey as a vintage seller, and it's like I first found my vintage community through Depop. And then I think a lot of things happened at Depop behind the scenes, and it wasn't necessarily like, I guess, suiting for me anymore. So then that's when I started going to flea markets. Then I started meeting a lot of more people there. And I still do love the flea markets. I think I am just somebody who is more introverted. So for me, I think flea markets are too mentally draining to do every weekend. So yeah, I'm excited to just start this new chapter on Whatnot. I personally think it'll be good for me because I would prefer to just have customers that I just know, and yeah, just kind of like, I guess, building that repeat customer base. When I go to flea markets, it kind of just feels like, you know, like random people will show up. I mean, I do have regulars, but I think for the most part, it's just like people coming to hang out at the flea market. And I'd rather build something more intimate and special with the people that like want to support my business, whether it's like engaging in content or whatever. But yeah, random thoughts. It is a giant mess in my room, but it is Friday, and I don't know, I live with my sister, so whenever she's gone, I honestly just try to take advantage of like having the place to myself. So this is my monthly gift to myself. I don't spend a lot on makeup, so I feel like getting stuff from Ipsy is a nice way to get things that are a little bit nicer in quality, but you know, I'm paying $25 a month, which is probably what like maybe one of these would cost me. All right, so we got, it looks like, oh, it's a cream bronzer, which is not what I love. Maybe I'll see if my sister wants this, because I'm someone who likes to use powder. I do have this ColourPop one that's a cream highlighter that kind of does that job. When I use this one, I can use a Sky. And then we have, interesting, it has spirulina in it. See, but then I'll get something like this, and it's like a brightening serum, which is one of those things where I'm like, so what do I need this for? exactly, because I do stuff like I have a clarifying one for my acne, which makes sense. And then I also use this niacinamide one from The Ordinary. And I honestly get a lot of stuff from The Ordinary just because it's affordable and it does the job. Then we have, oh nice, I honestly need another sunscreen because most of mine are almost out. Because that is the one thing I do every day is put on sunscreen, and I'm not really picky about them. I did get these guys in previous boxes, and this one's probably my favorite. I like the way it feels. This one's a little bit too oily feeling for me. They're both by Supergoop though, but I like this one. I like things to feel more matte, especially when it comes to sunscreen, so this is good because honestly I always have lip stuff on deck, but when I get a nice one, nice. And then we have a clear brow gel, which is funny because I just got a new brow thing, but these are nice just to kind of like, I don't know. I don't need a lot of maintenance for my brows, but I just got the one from ColourPop, and I don't know, I think it was like $6. I don't know what I need to do, but it just, all the gel, like there's so much on the applicator, so I don't know, maybe I need to try a different applicator with this because I like how it looks. It's just applying it is kind of a thing that I need to get used to. And I used to use this Anastasia one. It's all messy. So this one's probably my favorite one, but I just wanted to see how the ColourPop one worked because it's cheaper and I like ColourPop stuff, but this one honestly is better. This one I can make it work, but it's not as nice as this. So we'll try out this different combo. I don't know, I just don't see a point in spending like a lot of money in makeup. I know people have their reasons. So yeah, if you buy expensive makeup and I don't know what the tea is on some of them, like leave it in the comments because it is stuff that I'm into, but you know, I also just like trying things. So for my budget, we go cheap. I need to clean, but I think I'm gonna do my makeup now since I want to test this stuff out. So I guess like I'll do a little like hang out with me while I do my makeup. I am working on YouTube editing today, and then honestly have a lot of that to do over the next 2 days, and making this transition into doing I guess like 50% content creation and 50% in my vintage business still. So, and since my sister is gone for the weekend, I'm just trying to take advantage to lock in and focus for the weekend. Okay, we washed our face, we put on a shirt. It is a mess, but you know, you're seeing the work in progress. I love this shirt. Haven't worn it yet. Got it in my most recent Rose Bowl vlog. Cause yeah, we're getting up to date here on YouTube now. Although I was going through the footage on this, I don't even know what this is. I just want to see what it does. But I found stuff from like my first thrift con. No, that was the second thrift con in LA because it was the year that it was like 2 stories. But it was the first year that I vended at thrift con. I don't think there was that much, but I realized I tried vlogging on this camera in like, must have been end of 2020, early 2021 or something like that. I don't even know what I want to do for my skincare. I need to focus. It was more oily than I anticipated, but now I'm hoping that'll make my makeup stick. Okay, whatever. I forgot. I literally had a rant I wanted to rant about. Oh yeah. I just wanted to talk about how I feel like starting YouTube again this year has been fun for me, especially because since quarantine, a lot has changed for me since then. And I think in this past year, I've been trying to like, you know, find myself again, redefine things. I also kind of like went from being like a small business owner with nostalgic threads to kind of being like a content creator and designer as well. So I think that like figuring out all of that as a creative person has been a little bit overwhelming for me. I've always just thought like I just wanted to be one thing and just focus on it, but I think it's hard when I have a lot of creative skills, and I guess depending on a moment or an opportunity, like I have to play more into one skill. For me, I've just been trying to figure out how to, I guess, define stuff for myself, so when I get approached with opportunities, it'll just be clear to know which opportunities are like either the ones that are like aligned with me or ones that like make sense for, oh my god, either like the direction I'm trying to go in, because I think that's just what's hard with being in LA, being a creative person. I think it's like, it's hard not to jump on the bandwagon that everyone's jumping on. I think it's like easy to go into herd mentality and see like, oh, all these vintage sellers are doing this, so like I'm gonna like, you know, that seems safe to do since a lot of people are doing it, and whatever, in like whatever niche you're in, because I feel like this can apply to like anything in life. Like I feel like in school, you know, everyone kind of follows what the top people do, yada yada. Trends are just like the prime example of that. It's like you see freaking Bella Hadid wear it or Emma Chamberlain wear something and then everybody's wearing it. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because I think we all do it. Like we all see stuff we like and then, you know, try out the things that we're curious about, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I just think with the internet, it's just hard because, you know, people are watching if you are somebody that posts. So I think that's just kind of been something I'm like more aware of now, where it's like when I'm in my experimental phase, it's better to just like keep it private or keep it to people that know you, because then I feel like they'll give you like an honest opinion that like hopefully serves your best interests. It's like, I think there's a good balance of like having people call you out for, you know, whatever, but then I think it's also like you need to be encouraged to try different things, especially like when you're finding yourself. I just think that's like important, because I don't know, I think that's why people are like scared to go after things that they want to do now. I think it's just hard being under a microscope, and it's like, I don't know, it's like you can go on someone's Instagram profile and like look at how many likes they have and look at how many like you can just see all of their engagement, and I think that is just what's kind of shitty, because I think all the time people are just like sizing each other up, and I think that's why people don't go for things. At least like I think that's why I haven't fully gone for a lot of things. So I don't know, maybe I'm projecting, but I'm just saying what I've been thinking about lately, and I think that's why. And I'm just saying like me personally, like I don't know. I really just, that ColourPop thing just always goes so heavy, and it's like just not my vibe to be that heavy. So I don't know. I don't know if it's like the consistency of the brow stuff or what, but geez, it's like I look like freaking painted on Mulan eyebrow with this. It's fine. Maybe I'll literally just wipe it off, because that is kind of just too much. It's fine. We just do makeup every once in a while, because I feel like I have to practice for when I actually go out. If I don't do it, gonna lose my touch, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I just think it is hard to try new things sometimes, because I think the internet is not always the most positive place. And then I also think, depending on like, I guess maybe what's happening in the people you're surrounding yourself with, sometimes people like project, and I think that's also what can be hard about like trying to do stuff, because, you know, people might not necessarily be like intentionally putting you down and your ideas down, but yeah, I just think people project a lot right now, and it's kind of like hard to feel comfortable enough to like do things. I don't know, because like I just talked to a lot of my creative friends who like have these big dreams, you know, and I feel like a lot of them have anxiety and thinking they're not good enough and all that stuff. And like the thing that it genuinely always seems to boil down to is the internet and social media, and just like the way that like I don't know, it's kind of interesting, because it's like a lot of people like lack self-confidence that are in the creative world right now, at least been around, and it's just been like interesting, because I feel like outwardly when you meet a lot of creative people, you know, they put effort into how they dress, or like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of thought goes into that. It's just sad seeing how like someone can just put so much thought into something but still feel so like bad about themselves. So the point I'm trying to get to is that I love the internet, but I think it's just really sad how it makes people very, very self-conscious. And yeah, And I think after just like hearing what everyone has to say in my friend group about like, you know, about how they feel about what they're doing or whatever, like I think for me it just shows how I just want to move. I just don't want to be afraid because I just feel like so many people are afraid. And I feel like that's just what I observe. I see like people holding themselves back in. It's why they procrastinate on doing things. It's why they second guess everything and don't actually do the things they want to do. They just do the things that are like safe to do, which I get it. I get it. I'm just like saying things. I'm not saying I'm like above anything that I'm saying, but yeah, I don't know. Just things that I notice. All right. I freaking love Glisten Cosmetics. Like, this stuff is so fun. I mean, sometimes I think when I'm lacking focus or I am for some reason like jittery, or honestly that's probably just me being anxious about going out, so then like the whole brushstroke thing just gets really hard when I'm shaky, but you know, it's fine. That's why you have to practice, so I'm just good at it. But yeah, speaking of social anxiety, the other day, or literally last night, I was taking a shower and I was just like playing some pump up music and it just like got me into a good mood. And sorry, sometimes you just gotta be quiet when you're doing this part. Oh, okay, actually, I will not talk while I do my eyeliner and then I'll talk to you when I'm done. Slay. So I have monolids, meaning I don't have that like crease in my eye. So I'm very much about my eyeshadow and the long black eyeliner because I don't know, at this point I've done it since 8th grade, so it's just who I am. My watch cat. What did you see out there, huh? But yep, we are just gonna hang out. I gotta finish filming a different YouTube video, the clearing out my inventory video. So if you are watching this one, make sure to watch that one next. Yeah, I don't know, just getting organized today, and I'm just getting a little bit anxious. I'm like having to prepare for whatnot because I haven't done a live stream in a long time. But you know what? I'm also excited because this is just like a new opportunity for me. And right now, everything that I've kind of been doing just feels like stale at the moment. So I think right now it is just like good to try something new, and I can always go back to what I did before if it doesn't work. But right now I just like am ready to try new things and just see what happens with it. So yeah. Also, I guess while I'm here, if you guys are interested in tuning into my weekly Whatnot streams, it'll be every Tuesday and Thursday. I'll probably go live for at least 1 to 2 hours. And then yeah, you can make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok because I'll be posting the previews there. But if you already have the Whatnot app downloaded, you could just follow me. My username is @nostalgicthreads with a Z. And whenever I schedule a show, you can bookmark it so you save it and then you'll automatically get a notification for when I go live. So, because yeah, sometimes it's hard to remember to like go on and check it, but if you put the notifications on, it'll help you to just like get notified when your girl's live. But yeah, that's it for now, and I'll check in with you in a little bit. Shout out to Amazon for enabling me to stay home, but I need one more cord, but these are 2 of the 3 cords I need to transfer the footage from my Sony handcam, so I'll take you guys through that process later today after I finish this other video that I'm working on. Charlie update. Oh, we have a huge mess, you guys. I'm praying that these cords work out, and the last cord that's coming today is the final piece. So yeah, but it's honestly pretty easy to transfer your own videos from a lot of these cameras. It's just about getting the cords for it. So yeah, there's a lot of great YouTube tutorials on how to do it depending on what camera you have. So FYI, because yeah, I'm having a lot of fun since I'm testing out a lot of my sister's camera, and then I think it's just cool to have like sample footage of like different cameras, so like depending on what kinds of things you want to film, you know what cameras you like for that situation. But yeah, like I might have talked about this one, but yeah, we finally got the batteries for it. I just think it's cool because it like talks, so it has that very like 2000s vibe to it. And then for me specifically, like these like blue, white, silver, that kind of a vibe reminds me of like the 2000s. And let's see, I just remember I liked how photos looked with flash. Hey. I guess maybe we can try it like this. Okay, let's see how to turn on the flash. And it looks like there's filters too, which is kind of cool. But yeah, basically if you turn on forced flash on like your digicams, that's how you can get the flash, and I feel like that's like the look a lot of people like to have. Let's see. Let's play it back. If I could figure, oh, there we go. Okay, not the best picture, but I just like how it looks. I like that like dreamy look. Like it reminds me of, yeah, like taking like mirror pictures back in like middle school. I don't know, maybe I'm aging myself, but this one's fun, and it also is waterproof, so maybe I'll test that out next week. I don't know when I'll be able to, but yeah, that's why I like this one. And then the other one that I have is not waterproof, so that's the one I like keep in my bag, and then this one will be for water adventures. Yeah, new favorite toy. Good morning. It is Saturday and I still have a lot to do for whatnot, but I need to leave the house because I stay home all the time. So we are gonna go to the swap meet for a little bit. Here's a cat shirt I got from the last time I went. But yeah, let's go see what we can find this morning, and then I think my sister will be visiting me later tonight, so just trying to work before she gets here so then we can enjoy the weekend. Start the day. Alright, we made it home. We have a light haul. The way I have my Starbucks sandwich and my In-N-Out, my breakfast and my lunch in there. But yeah, I love this cart because yeah, I can keep my personal stuff sorted there and then what I find in here. But alright, we are in my living room. You wanna come do the haul? I know, you guys aren't used to me being home on the weekend. Charlie, show me some love. Okay, now we're gonna finish cleaning today, but we found a Digi and it came with all the stuff, like the battery and the memory card, which is nice, but I just need to get a charger to test it, which kind of is annoying, but I think I showed it already in the vlog, but I have so many cameras I'm like fixing and testing right now for my sisters, so I'm kind of just like, if I can find Digis for a reasonable price, I'll just keep adding to my collection, and yeah, just keep working through that. Because yeah, right now I'm just looking to build my, I guess, like content creation arsenal. Like it's just nice to have different types of cameras for different things. things. And I don't have a digi, so hopefully this works. I'm gonna try to find a charger here, and yeah, if not, then I'll add it to my fix pile. Do a quick, we didn't get much, but this is cute. I'm gonna put this on my Whatnot Live. Nice Y2K DKNY knit Henley top. This was probably my find of the day because I had literally been looking for a pair of vintage Gap techwear pants. Yeah, let's see. I bet I'm literally wearing shorts. So it's like the way I manifested these by wearing the shorts to the swap meet. I just couldn't believe it though, because most of the time when I find things with bungees at the swap meet, it's always fast fashion. So just the fact, and it's not Velcro. Wow, that's like my other thing. Like I don't mind Velcro, but I don't like if I don't have to have Velcro on it. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm wearing my Skims, so that looks kind of funny, but I mean, they're still like kind of big, but I can see that's why bungees are the shit. Because now I can bungee it. It's like I have like 5 million pairs of these in green, but these are just good if I need something more neutral. Wow, I like literally, and I got these for $1. $1. I honestly haven't, I don't really have a good place to show this because I'm a reseller, so everything's always a mess. Hoarders know. But okay, I'm gonna finish this really quickly. See, I am this kind of a gal. I'm very much that like 2000, late 90s, early 2000s like tomboy. I grew up playing basketball and sports and hanging out with guys, so I just feel like I always kind of had this, it's like I want to say like 2000s skater vibes, but like I didn't skate, but it's like a lot of those silhouettes, like baggy t-shirts, baggy pants, jorts, the long shorts. Okay, this was cute. Honestly, I might use this as like a going out bag because it's like the perfect size to carry like your digi and your phone and just like what you need. I just wanted something kind of like small. But yeah, I got this for like $6. Yeah, I got these pants for $1. These two shorts were $1. These are what I spent a little bit more money on, but this is an APC tote bag and I just wanted something that was like nice and classic and like something, I don't know, because a lot of my accessories are like flashy, you know, and I just wanted something that was classic, and it's APC, which makes it even better. And then I got another one. I just liked this because I feel like it's better for the beach or when I go outside. But yeah, I just wanted to get like tote bags. I feel like I'm on the go and I'm not really a purse person, so I realized I just need a bag to hold all my shit sometimes. So totes are just nice because I think you don't have to be as organized. I'm bringing cameras, I'm bringing like the stuff that I bring with me is like big, so I realized I either don't use a purse at all and all I have is my phone and my necessities on me, or I'm like bringing my whole life and I need a tote bag. So this isn't as exciting, but I figured I'll just show it anyways. But yeah, we got a quilt. This one, I don't know, this one isn't my typical style, but I just liked the colors on it. Like I'm not really into like the dull looking, like I'm not really into the graphics, but the colors and the patterns I'm really into, and it kind of reminds me of my parents. Like, I feel like these fabrics are from the 80s. It's just giving just reminds me of like my house when I was growing up, literally going to my nanny's house, like not in like a bad way either, just like, yeah, it just reminds me of that. That's why I got it. And it looks like they were just kind of clearing out, like they had a bunch of random bedding stuff, or I don't even know what to call this stuff, but like, yeah, and then I found this table runner because I don't know, I was just thinking I want to try to do something because I literally have so many of these kinds of things. It's like I have to figure out exactly what, but I just think there's so many easy things you could do with this, and like it's always so hot in LA, like I don't know. I think I got the idea because I was thrifting at Crossroads the other day and I picked up this dress by Kim Shui. Actually, let me bring it. Yeah, the way I'm literally just bought this to have it as a reference, but I thrifted it for like 20 bucks. I know this retails for a ridiculous amount, so whatever, but I just like the shape of this, and like, and I don't know if you could see like how it's sewn together. Like I like all the seams on it. You could kind of do that same, like you could do this same kind of vibe with doilies. Like, that would be so sick. And it was literally like, it was just all in a pile like this. And then I was kind of just like, I know all this stuff is gonna be fire. And sometimes when I am at the swap meet, I think that's just the better way to make the deal, is when you're just like, I'm interested in a lot of shit. If you just give me, and like, usually they're just down to give you a good deal. So that's kind of like, I guess, I don't know why I enjoy like the flea markets and the swap meets. Cause I think one, building the connection, and then two, I just think sometimes you get lucky with like finding a lot of stuff that is like similar. And I think, you know, with thrifting and like secondhand fashion, I feel like it's always about finding the right end home for it. And I think, I don't know, that's why I think flea markets are just good, because it's for the people that just want to go out and look for things, or people that want to find that perfect thing for them. People that are selling it are just genuinely like, I'm just trying to get rid of it. But oh my god, I'm literally so excited. I think I need to organize all this kind of stuff so I can start this project, because honestly, I feel like this is like not like an easy project, but I think this is a project that I could bang out really fast. I don't know, I think I want to do ThriftCon Portland, which is happening at the end of August. That's also around Taylor's birthday, so I think it'd just be really fun for us to do like a Pacific Northwest pop-up. Also celebrate her birthday, because we genuinely worked so hard all the time, where like literally me going to Coachella and lightning in a bottle was probably like my 2 things I did in the past year. I mean, Coachella is like the one thing I do for myself every year. I know there's like other things I should probably do for myself when it comes to like, yeah, going out and having fun, but I genuinely love working, so I guess that's my problem. Oh yeah, also, homie gave me this hat for $1. He gave me a deal on it, and what made me feel appreciated is because I am working on my Spanish lately. So whenever I notice like vendors only speak in Spanish, I try to talk to them in Spanish, because I feel like a lot of people at the flea market like maybe don't have the best English. So I've just thought like, okay, if I can just learn more Spanish, then like it'll just be so much easier for me to communicate with more vendors at the flea markets. Because sometimes even like with the Japanese buyers in LA, because there's a huge Japanese like population of people. Lots of Japanese people are into vintage basically. And me being half Japanese but having terrible, like very, very broken up Japanese. So I can kind of get by, but it's like the same with how I speak in Spanish. So I think those are like the 2 languages that I'm aware that I want to work on for the next year, because I just think that would help me out so much. And I like being at the age I'm at now, just reflecting on everything and just wishing how like I put more effort into learning the languages when I had the chance, because it really is hard. And I know, like, at least for me, it's just like embarrassing to try when you just can't pronounce things correctly or whatever. And then I think for me, especially with speaking Spanish, because I'm like Asian, and just like completely butchering my sentences when I'm trying to speak Spanish is, I guess, like a mental block for me, because 1, I'm embarrassed, and then 2, I don't want them to think I'm like trying to offend them. It's just that thing of like, I'm really trying, but obviously like my Spanish isn't like, it's not even good. It's like very, very below mid. But today when I just went up to him and I was just like, ¿cuántos? And I think just being able to say like it's not even like I said a whole sentence, but I think just showing effort, I don't know. And then he just gave me a deal, and he was like, yeah, like, I'm going on a huge rant. But basically what I'm trying to say out of all this is that if you just meet people with kindness, it goes a long way. Like I never expect anyone to give me a deal at the swap meet, because everything is already so cheap, you know? And then when somebody appreciates me trying, it was just nice. Because I don't know if you guys watched my Silver Lake flea vlog, but if you guys like flea market stuff, you should definitely check that one out. I'll link it up or in the down below. But yeah, I don't know, just been taking a break from flea markets, and mostly it's just like the energy that I've been getting. It's just been very like competitive feeling. Like, I don't feel like people, I just feel like people are like watching me. I don't ever feel like people like are genuinely trying to be my friend or whatever. And I think it's just been in a really hard place because I know like the economy isn't doing very well. Everyone is just trying to like survive out here. So I think it's like a level of people trying to survive right now. But it was just nice going to the swap meet. I know I didn't have like a lot of clips from it today, but it was just like always going to be stuff going on in your life. Emma Chamberlain said it the best in her podcast about like procrastination. All right, I already forgot my tangent. This is just what happens all the time. All right, we're gonna clean this, got our little light haul. Gonna eat my In-N-Out. I have to drop off some donations, and then they all woke up from their naps. We are transcribing the footage. All of our cords came in. So we're working on the Sony handcam vlogs right now. I think it's gonna be a couple of vlogs because it's about an hour and a half of footage. So I guess I'm gonna just edit through it because maybe there's stuff I'll like cut out. I anticipate making that 2 vlogs. And also delayed my whatnot to tomorrow on Monday just because I wanted to be more prepared for it. And my sister came to visit, so I just wanted to spend some quality time with her. The live that I'm doing for this one is just like a preview live, so it's not as like, I'm just doing it to just engage with the app and just try it out. But Tuesday is like the one that I'm like for real doing and like promoting. So, but yeah, if you didn't know, we're going live on Whatnot every Tuesday and Thursday. Be sure to download the app and bookmark my shows. I'll leave all the links in the description box below. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys on the Whatnot app. It'll just be fun to hang out and engage with people, and you know, down to also just like chit chat while we look at clothes. And if you want to know like a little bit more, I have a vlog that's out that kind of like shows some of the pieces that are going to be on my Whatnot live streams, so make sure to check out that video. I might do another one of those videos if you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, just let me know what you're enjoying and I'll keep trying to make content that's, you know, tailored to you guys. It is Sunday afternoon. I'm just kind of like trying to get mentally prepared for the week. Especially it was just nice to go out last night and just like not have a flea market day, so I can be present in a social situation. We're back to work. It is a mess, but I'm excited to do my first Whatnot live stream, and hopefully a lot of this stuff will start to clear out. I'm also gonna start getting into like some thrifting videos, so stay tuned for that. Oh my goodness! Look at how they just made this couch their hammock. Hi! I know, we're crazy cat ladies, but here we are. Poopity! But yep.